Feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan Whedon, and welcome to the video wrap-up for the Shrimp Tank podcast out of Seattle. We come to you live every Wednesday on our Facebook page. The podcast, it's ubiquitous. We have it all over. You need to subscribe and watch the entire podcast through YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and iHeart. Today, I had the immense pleasure of introducing our 4 new co-hosts. It's the dawning of a new era for the Seattle Shrimp Tank podcast. So please help me welcome our new co-hosts, Aljolynn Sperber, Michelle Bomberger, James Alberson, and Phil Symchych. So I'm going to go one by one for each of you. Help everybody understand a little bit more about you, your business, and importantly, why you decided to become a podcast co-host with me. So I'm going to start off. We're going to go week 1 to week 4. Aljolynn Sperber, week 1. Tell us a little bit about your business, about you, and why did you decide to jump on the tank?
So I am Aljolynn Sperber, CEO and founder of Lady Box. It's a women's health subscription box focusing on period care, pregnancy, postpartum, and menopause self-care. And why I decided to, join and co-host with you, Dan. You're a delight. You've been my coach. You've been a great leader for me. And so I just couldn't say no to you.
Aljolynn, you did such a great job on that. Everybody else is out. We're just going to end. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Aljolynn, thank you. I'm excited to have you next week in our kickoff going forward on May 5th. James Alberson.
Yes, sir. I'm James.
Welcome. Tell us about you. Tell us about your business. And please tell us why you jumped into the tank.
Absolutely. Well, I'm James Alberson. I'm a franchise owner of a Sandler training franchise here in the greater Seattle metropolitan area. And in a nutshell, I work with companies and individuals who are looking to improve their selling process, their sales results, their management results. So if they're struggling with either one of those issues, getting the best results out of their sales team or their management, we do training, coaching, and consulting to turn things around and get them on the right path. The reason I joined the Shrimp Tank cast, if you will, I was incredibly honored to be asked by you, Dan. So I appreciate that. We've known each other maybe the shortest time of everybody. And I just thought it would be very beneficial to be able to talk to business owners and find out even more how they tick and maybe contribute some helpful information to them. So I'm glad to be here, glad to be with everybody else.
James, it's a pleasure to have you. It's my honor. Phil Symchych, you're taking week 3, coming to us from the Great White North out of Canada. Thank you for being a part of this. Tell us a little bit more about your business, about you, and why you're podcasting with us.
Well, we actually did have snow this morning, so I will take the Great White North as a compliment. So about me, I grew up in a family business when interest rates were 23% and business owners didn't have a place to turn for advice. So that's now why I'm in the business advice game. I'm the founder and president of SME Business Wealth Builder, and we focus on helping owners, founders, and shareholders to build their wealth through their business and with their business. And then I also coach and advise other consultants and advisors who work with small, medium enterprises globally to help their clients and also themselves in business. Why did I decide to join? Dan, you're a marketing master and especially a master of logistics, which are very far and distant from my heart.
Phil, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. Finally, last but certainly not least, week 4, Michelle Baumberger. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying yes. Tell us a little bit about you, your business, and why you did say yes.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. I'm Michelle Bomberger, founder and managing attorney of Equinox Business Law Group. At Equinox, we provide business owners with a law firm and business advisory firm that gives them access to a general counsel. This is something that small businesses typically don't have. Large businesses have the benefit of it. And so we're giving them access to the type of legal counsel they need in order to build the infrastructure proactively for their future. And why did I say yes? Well, my world revolves around entrepreneurs. And so the opportunity to talk week after week and listen week after week to the stories, both the personal and the business stories around entrepreneurial ventures was really, something that I couldn't say no to. So thanks for the invitation.
My pleasure. And again, a hearty thank you to each and every one of you. For those of you watching, please listen to the entire podcast. You'll get to hear some fantastic stories, including a few hot or nots and plead the fifth for each of them. So our next show is going to be a week from today, May the 5th at 12 p.m. Pacific. Our guest is going to be Jen Fuller from DRSI. They are experts in superior digital printing. Aljolynn is going to be our co-host. For the time being, catch all the replays on shrimptankpodcast.com. Subscribe to wherever you get your podcasts. Please go to Instagram and Facebook and follow us. In the meantime, be safe, be well, be prosperous, because until next week, the shrimp is back in the tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp